Hello and welcome to Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast, episode 47. It's a big one. It's me, Phil, my regular co-host, the Queen of Mayhem. We're reviewing Domino 1 with that Tom Selleck looking badass over there.
This podcast is rated teen.
Charlie the Professor Esser. There we go. Lilith doesn't want to introduce herself. I will dominate.
They know me. We've been here for a while.
Do.
It's okay.
Kristen,
Feels like a Saturday morning, Phil.
yeah.
It's Thursday night.
Woohoo!
It's actually Thursday night.
That's right, everyone. The Charlie Esser, who we stopped talking about since he doesn't listen to this show. The father, the father of the one we give shout-outs to now, Tristan Esser.
He is awesome. And he actually just left the room. And had I known that you wanted him on, I would have brought him out. I mean,
Now we just shout him
know,
out.
and not for nothing, Phil. It's not that I haven't listened to one of my own podcasts in years. Well, months. Yeah, not years. No, because here's the thing, Phil.
Centuries.
When I rode the train, I listen to podcasts all the time. I don't ride the train anymore. Now I drive a car to work.
Ooh.
And driving it's not by choice necessarily. It's because that's the way that I get to work. That's how I get to work. Otherwise, to ride the train again, I'd have to leave like an hour earlier. And so I drive to work because like my old job was near a train station. My new job is not near a train station. It is doable, but not doable enough. So I haven't really listened to any podcasts in quite some time.
Oh my!
And my car does not have a jack that lets me run my pod, because like 2 cars ago I had a jack where I could listen to a podcast in the car because I could run it off my cell phone. There's a whole story here, Phil. Don't judge me. Is my point, Phil.
See, Lilith, he
judge me.
He's jumped right into the random nonsense.
Perfect.
Have you? Okay, I'm not for nothing. Aren't all my podcasts random nonsense? Isn't Super Connectivity literally just a podcast about random nonsense?
But then it loops back around itself like a beautiful Ouroboros, you know?
Well, yes, that's because I'm often eating my own butt. So,
we got our cat medication for that, just saying. Anyway, let's jump into Domino number 1 with the lovely Gail Simone. Who did the art on this one? Do you remember, Phil?
I have it right here. It is David Baldion.
Yes. So let's take a moment and say that Bendis, or that DC got Bendis, and Marvel got Gail Simone, and I think I speak for all Marvel fans everywhere where I say to DC, suckers!
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I'm a huge Gail Simone fan, but more like the Red Sonja kind of stuff. And I liked her early Deadpool work, obviously. So It's really great to have her back in the X-verse for sure. Mm-hmm. It's like she didn't even miss a beat, really.
Yeah, because she even brought back her the character. Didn't she? Wasn't she the one who introduced Outlaw in Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, although okay, I've read like 4 pages of this book, so everything I'm going to say takes place in the first 4 pages. After that, I have nothing else to add. I did actually want to give a criticism of this book, as much as I enjoy those first 4 pages. In that they went to the trope about the female superhero talking to a stray pet that they somehow acquired as their opener. And because they did something similar, like a couple years back in the new Black Widow book, where she had a cat. You remember that, Phil?
Yes.
Yeah, Phil, because Phil reads Black Widow, so he said, "Oh yeah!" And it's just this. And one thing I've always wondered is, why do no male superheroes ever have pets? Why isn't there a Captain Cat?
They're irresponsible. They can't even take care of a cat, for God's sakes. That's about. I'm going to turn that on its head. We're not going there tonight.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm more than happy to accept that as the reason that men are, I just think it's kind of weird that they always, that it's something I've seen before, that basically the trope of I'll open my exposition by talking to an animal. It is a trope that exists, but it is something that I find far more common among female superheroes than male superheroes. In fact, like I said, I don't think I've ever seen it with a male superhero. The closest I've ever seen is maybe someone talking to a robot. Men talk to robots.
Your sex bots. We've had this conversation.
I was going to say. This was the last episode of Cape.
I don't know what Reed Richards and Herbie do when the lights go out. Quite frankly, it's not my business. I'm just saying the man can change his shape into anything. I don't know if Sue's enough of a woman for him.
When did this evolve?
He wouldn't fit in, Phil. Right in.
I know. He's acting like he's more sophisticated than us. Oh, jeez.
He is to get him on Thursday night, apparently.
It's late night comedy.
Lent is over.
Lent is over. I just brought back my stripper friend to her house after she got off work, so it's a real dead night at the club. So I was wondering why a stripper would be going home at like 8:00. It's like she wanted me to get her earlier, Yeah.
So I actually like the first page opener with the little pug. Like, 'cause I actually love pugs, but they have gas. And they have a lot of other health issues. I already have a dog with a health issue, so I can't really have a pug or a bulldog. But I thought the pug was really cute, and I love the name Pip. Instantly thought of Domino just like her instead of Dickens. I'm a heathen.
You thought of what?
Pip, like how the number on the domino is. That it's called a Pip.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what the dog's name is, since you didn't make it that far.
I didn't get that far yet. No, Pip's a good, Pip is good. See, I would, of course, thought of the devil, because that's what I think when I think of Pip. Because we had a whole conversation about, Peter Dinklage as Mephisto and Pip the Troll.
Mark my words!
Those words have been well marked, Phil, and, honestly, we're lucky that we haven't been shut down by Disney yet.
Acquire us!
I don't think they're going to go that far.
Won't cause much as Fox.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, Philip.
Well, yeah, and not for nothing, they gotta buy it from Rob. Rob's the one, and Rob may hold back.
Again, it won't cost as much as Fox. Rob will sell us out for a 6-pack or something.
I worry that Rob's going to want to direct. That's all I'm going to say. I think Rob is going to hold out and say, I want producer credit. And
he'll be like,
and a cameo in every movie after Stanley dies. That's how it works.
You want the Southgate Media Group? You have to make another movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Rob Southgate.
Oh, I think that goes without saying. Anyway,
but Charlie, before we started, you were yelling at me that I didn't tell you Diamondback was in this book.
You didn't tell me Diamondback was in this book.
I know. I forgot your love of Diamondback, just like me. But you're gonna want to pick up this book because I guess they're kind of painting her Diamondback and Outlaw. I guess is like Domino's like good friends. So looks like Diamondback's gonna be showing up pretty regularly.
I mean, I hope so, because she's awesome. I got mad when they made her do the heel turn again in Falcon. I mean, I get it. You have to do, just like they made Sandman do a heel turn again.
It's like blackmail.
Well, it's a lot of things. And also, she's not that nice to begin with.
Heel turn.
I'm going to be honest with you. The first 2 pages of this book, I was like, because you open with the dog, and it actually really the first page. She opens with a dog, and then she says, I'm a merc, and, I do not nice things. I'm like, really? First off, do mercenaries actually call themselves mercs?
I think they do, actually.
I don't know any actual mercenaries, so I can't say for certain, but it seems a bit like, it seems a bit on the nose. I would imagine
the Soldier of Fortune magazines? Dial a number out there and ask them, do they call themselves mercs, I guess.
It's
okay, well, I haven't read a Soldier of Fortune magazine in years. Yes,
I don't even know what to think anymore.
Now that he has a job, he doesn't have to read that anymore.
I honestly, no, it just, honestly, Soldier of Fortune magazine, it's basically Playboy with guns. It's nice, but they never show the nipple. And I enjoyed Soldier of Fortune as a young man, as all young men do, I'm sure.
Give him a trigger finger.
It's a neat book because when you're a young man, you think about that fantasy life of being part of the A-team,
a soldier of fortune or misfortune.
Yeah. If you can find them and you can afford them, maybe they can help.
Sounds like an ad for something else, but.
Well, but they never called themselves mercs. I never recall
nobody had a good shot on that show, period. Not the good guys, not the bad guys. So nor should they have.
Where were you guys a year ago? Now I'm thinking, instead of Capes and Lunatics, we should have been like podcast mercs or something.
See, my thing with mercs is I always think of it as an abbreviation of merchandise, which I know is technically merch, but you can pronounce the CH as a hard K as well. So every time I think about merc, I just think about merch,
Capitalist pig!
Yeah, well, it's like, not for nothing. The only time I've ever seen the word merc is in something that's closely tied to merch. So, as far as I know, Deadpool coined the phrase merc, Actually, it says from a movie
which is
from
something
the 80s.
That goes through the line.
I actually know this. It's from a movie in the 80s called Merc. And as far as I know, that is the first time the term merc was ever used, and the only time it was ever used before Deadpool used it. Because mercenary was too many letters to write for the mercenary with a mouth.
Yeah. Gotta keep it short, simple, and alliteration. Comic book 101. Yes,
exactly.
But again, Merc, it goes with she is a member of kind of like the Deadpool peripheral, the X-Force and all that stuff. X Factor and all that stuff. So makes sense that she would say it, but not maybe,
No, I mean, honestly, this was just the first page. After that first page, after I get through that untied knot to show that only God can be perfect, the next 3 pages I read were fantastic. Tristan, come say hi to the Capes and Lunatics.
Say hello to Wayne's World, his favorite show.
What? No, Tristan, I'll set up the bed in a minute. Just come here, say hi. If you don't want to say hi, he's very sad because the internet isn't working.
I'm tired.
And he's tired, and I'm not letting him watch. I'm not letting him watch internet TV. I'm making him watch actual regular broadcast TV.
Well, if the internet's not working,
clutch your pearls, cover your ears.
Yes. Well, everyone's mad because apparently our Wi-Fi hub does not have the range that the folks at the AT&T store implied it would. So if you get too far out, the Wi-Fi kind of falls off.
Yank that silver spoon out of that kid's mouth.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Make him watch a VHS.
Yeah.
Make him cry.
Father, what is this relic?
Yes. So this is my life. So that's Tristan. For those of you who ever wondered who Tristan was when you're listening to the Wage World podcast, that's Tristan. Gamer. That's Toxin Gamer. Toxin, not Toxic. Phil. Yes, Phil. That's your name. Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, leave him alone. I'm not forgetting names. Okay.
No, I actually remembered your name. I just for me there. That way, he's not Phil. That's the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Cole soon about my son.
Yes. No, but his name is Toxin Gamer 13. It's 13, right, Tris? Yes.
His own father doesn't.
No, I know it. I know it better than most, but Anyway, but my point is, first off, Toxic Gamer, because he's named after the character Toxin, the child of Carnage, who's a Venom symbiote, who also tries to be good, even though he's technically bad was born bad. He tries to be good, man.
Yeah, that's why Carnage wants to kill him.
Exactly. That's why Carnage wants to kill him. You see? I mean, this is...
This kid knows.
This kid knows the entire history of the...
So
he is a huge Venom fan. We are definitely seeing the Venom film when it comes out.
You poor guy.
Oh, if we had any more bandwidth, I would have a Venom podcast. I would have a Venom show with Lilith, Hellfire, and Tristan Esser.
Yes.
Basically, it goes like this: Venom goes first, then comes Carnage, then comes Toxin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
And then comes
pretty much, yeah. So Tristan is a huge, but that's why his handle is Toxin Gamer 13, because there were apparently 12 other Toxin gamers before him.
You got to get in on that early. The internet's been around for a while.
Teenage
the internet. He grew up in a world where the internet was always there, which is just such an insane concept to think about. There's just never been a time in his life where there wasn't internet.
Oh, I hear you, man. I mean, my kid's all about, but hey, look, here's Wi-Fi. This is how you turn it on. I'm like, oh, my Lord.
Oh, God, yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Daddy?
Yes, Tristan.
Can you tuck me in?
Oh, I'm in the middle of a podcast. I'll tuck you in after the podcast.
I'll go close it.
Put your child on hold. I'm parking. The old man's put on a show.
Anyway, I love the reference to Sasquatch in those first 4 pages. This is what I loved about it. It's like it has this band. It reminds me of Secret Six.
Fastball
Which
special.
is also a Gail Simone special.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys trying to cook over there?
I'm putting box in.
Why are you making
Random domestic nonsense.
The best
They're making
kind.
sausage patties because apparently they didn't eat enough at dinner time. I don't know. I haven't even had dinner yet. This is my life. I run around taking care
Charlie
of
Esser
everyone.
sacrifices for his craft.
I got the Secret Six vibes, but I got some Harley Quinn vibes as well, too.
Oh, no. This is absolutely Marvel's Harley Quinn. Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just, I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, at the beginning, it was good. At the end, it was not so good. So it's the beginning of the Harley Quinn. Red and black Harley Quinn.
So this is like what Harley Quinn could be if they didn't like devolve into like beaver jokes and.
Yeah. Now I'm waiting for this book to devolve into beaver jokes just to see. I don't know.
Well, you'll know if they have Rat's player in the cartoon.
Yeah.
But no, I mean Charlie. Then we get a bunch of guest stars because there's a surprise birthday party for Domino.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice that Storm was in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably when you read digitally on a phone. It's like, oh, okay. So there's
and Deadpool shows up too.
That's right. We're on Deadpool podcast.
Gratuitous Deadpool spot.
He tried to get an Air Supply cover band, but all the agent he had was the real Air Supply. So I said, "Screw that noise."
But
Poor Air Supply.
I have to ask: is Longshot in this book?
I don't think I didn't see him.
Okay.
Dazzler.
In the early narration, there's a reference. Oh, okay. Well, if I was comic book girl 19, that would be great.
Shots fired.
No. She loves Dazzler. I like Dazzler too. I wanted to produce Dazzler the movie.
She was
based on the comic book Dazzler the movie.
That's who they got to sing as Dazzler.
Oh, yeah. Well, she did that as a favor. Dazzler's a big star in the Marvel universe. Do not downgrade Dazzler. Thank you very much.
Nobody's downgrading Dazzler. Trust me.
I'm just saying, don't act like all they could get was Dazzler. It's like, no, Dazzler is like a freaking.
You're talking to the guy who has Quantum Zone podcast. He's not downing anybody.
Excuse me?
The linchpin of the Marvel universe. How dare you, sir?
Oh, are you talking about the newest blog, the Capes and Lunatics blog? Okay.
Or what's our newest Capes and Lunatics blog?
About Quasar.
Oh, Quasar.
And
everyone loves Quasar.
And Lilith Hellfire can shut her mouth.
Played by Phil Perich in Avengers 4.
Avengers 6, more like it.
He has declared it, and that's all you need to do now.
That's right. But you
said, I want to play that character, and they say, now we must.
I will be.
That's why that.
And if you badmouth Quasar, Lil.
That's why that kid from Teen Wolf said he wants to be Terry McGinnis. So. And now they have to make a Batman Beyond film. It's like,
you need to make a Batman first.
Which kid from Teen Wolf?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, one of them. Not the
they
one
all
that
kind of look alike.
You know that.
I'm guessing not the one that also played Flash Thompson.
What?
I don't know. I thought I was a Teen Wolf fan, but apparently not. I have no idea.
Wasn't what's his name on Teen Wolf 2? Like Pants something Pants
Pants McGee? What?
No, what's his name? He's a dark, swarthy looking fellow. He was in something else recently.
It's Tyler. There's Tyler.
Anyway, but in the Tobey Maguire once he played Flash Thompson, because everyone was like, oh, how can you have a brunette play Flash Thompson? That was when Flash Thompson used to actually beat people up instead of just give them
be a super nerd at super high.
Instead of just writing diss rap.
Super science high, excuse me.
That is so a shield cover, and that is absolutely the original. He's got the Infinity Formula. That was the Howler that got it. It wasn't Nick Fury. It was Random Howler number 4.
Want to know what he's talking about?
Fresno. I just call him Fresno because he's from Fresno. We'll see that in Spider-Man 2 Prom. Yes. Anyway, you guys read this book. What happens in it?
The party.
Not much. There's just a lot of setup.
We get a flashback. They show that the spot on her eye is actually a tattoo that I guess she got against her will. Although they really didn't explain much about that.
Wait, it's a tattoo?
I don't like that retcon.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't like that retcon at all, especially because they just made a movie with the character.
And it's vitiligo.
Yeah, it's vitiligo. Yeah, I mean, I assumed it's just, mutant stuff,
Yeah.
And who tattoos a freaking big black dot on a person's face?
You can't get those removed. You can't get them removed now.
Well, it's a mutant book. I mean, it's probably some Weapon X crap or something.
Oh, maybe that's the source of all her powers.
But her powers are wonky, of course, naturally. I've never been a fan of her power set, though.
Well, it's always good luck powers, like Black Cat, Domino. It's always like something.
It reminds me of the Flash episode all over again. I'm just like, oh.
Technically, these all came before the Flash episode.
I know, but I'm just saying, not this
before that Flash episode. Yeah. But well, here I actually like luck powers. Because it is because Gwenpool, it is the emphasis on the fact that you're a fictional character and it's what the writer wants, and you get to do all this because the writer wants it. And basically, it is the ultimate extension of the Stan Lee laziness. What if people were just born with powers concept? And you're gonna have a luck power because I can't think of a real power for you, and I just want you to be able to walk through everything and not have it happen. So that's your power. You have the power of the protagonist. Well,
she even says in this issue, sometimes good luck's not all it's cracked up to be. The power might keep her alive, but she might break a couple bones in the process. Well, exactly. It won't let her die.
And of course, that was foreshadowing to the end, the cliffhanger of an ongoing issue.
What, as she gets thrown out the window?
I'm really going to die. No, you're not.
She gets thrown out the window in her underwear.
Oh.
Of course. Well, at least they were tasteful.
Wait. Go back to that picture. Hold that up again. I was just wondering if they gave her pigtails I thought they gave her pigtails like the new Harley Quinn.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I like the dialogue a lot.
I'm not all in. It's not about the underwear. It's about the hair, Phil. I was wondering about if they gave her pigtails.
No.
I was going to say, they gave her pigtails. That's just crazy.
Well, she's a mutant woman, so she has to have the white stripe in her hair.
Well, more to the point is she has a bob, and you can't put a bob into pigtails.
Okay.
Not proper pigtails, Lilith. You can do those little fuzz pigtails. Those aren't real pigtails. Those are... I don't even know what those are, but they're not a proper pigtail the way that Harley Quinn has.
They're bunny
an actual
tails.
Proper pigtail. Yeah, they're something. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they have an actual definition, but they're not pigtails.
Epic failure.
Epic failure. But she doesn't have them, so it's okay. It's okay. This is my point. It's okay because she doesn't have them.
I think this book has the potential to be something I could pick up every time it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I like how she's bringing back Outlaw. Like, there's not just going to be a focus on Domino, because I don't think Domino can hold a book by herself.
And Diamondback!
I hope so. I hope we'll get
Diamondback, just so Charlie reads it.
Hey,
it's a Diamondback backup in this issue.
Yeah, old school Captain America books. Yeah! Grunwald gave us a lot of Diamondback backups in some of those Captain America issues.
Yeah, I loved Bad Girls. I wish Bad Girls formed a Merc group again.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll get
just wait, it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, why not? No, Diamondback is kind of cool in her own way. I didn't like when and again, that whole Falcon thing, the whole Falcon arc just really bugged me. I didn't like her becoming a stripper. From I didn't like her
from the writer who gave you Hydra Cap, Nick Spencer.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't where that character should be in the universe. And I'm glad that Gail Simone is giving her a bit of a nice story arc here. Hopefully, maybe. And so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for Diamondback. Domino seems fun. I mean, here's what I'm going to say. They gave Gail Simone Domino. Domino's going to be part of the film that's not Avengers that's going to be really popular next year,
This year. In a couple weeks here.
Well, when does the new Deadpool come out?
May.
Yeah, May.
Oh, poor Deadpool.
Like the middle of May.
Oh, don't you worry about Deadpool. He'll do just fine.
Poor Deadpool.
Well, I get what he's saying.
You really think that Avengers is going to run out of steam by May?
No, but that doesn't mean Deadpool can't make any money either, though.
No, it'll make money. It'll make money. But, it might even be number one for a week.
Can you imagine if there's a week where
Ready Player One got knocked off its little pretty pedestal pretty quick. So
yeah, well.
But no, that's awesome. Can you imagine there might be a week in May where number 1 and number 2 movie will both be like an Marvel property? Might have Avengers and then Deadpool and then.
How long did Black Panther stay at number 1? That was at number 1.
Was it 6 weeks or 5 weeks?
Yeah, it was a while.
At least.
It was. Yeah, because nothing that they said was going to knock it off. Didn't Ready Player One knock it off the number 1 spot?
It may be.
And that was like how long?
That's what I'm saying.
February.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Black Panther might have lasted maybe 8 weeks? Maybe. I mean, it was almost 2 months, wasn't it?
Black Panther was one for forever. Because it's a very well-made film, and it's starring amazing actors, and it has a great action-adventure plotline. So, yeah, it did well.
Did you see, I guess I don't know if they're going to ride the Infinity War hype train, but Black Panther's already coming to digital and Blu-ray already in May.
Well, it comes faster and faster nowadays. It's not like we have to wait 2 years to see ET anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm old enough to remember that. Just barely, but I am.
We know, you're young.
No, I'm old as dirt. These kids make me feel old.
Extra stuff, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. So but no, they get it out because why sit on a product that you can sell?
And like I said, coming right off, you're going to be riding that Infinity War hype too. So.
Well, exactly, and Black Panther is going to be big in it because
we've been riding this Infinity hype for like 3 years now.
But I mean, once the movie hits, I mean, people are going to be like, I need merchandise.
God, this feels like a woman that just won't give birth.
Okay,
The
you know
baby's
what?
just not ready.
Because I'm sitting there thinking,
What do you do about giving birth?
maybe I should go buy
I
a
know
ticket
people.
for the 24th. Maybe I should buy. Oh yeah, you know when you actually like
Lilith, you know about as much as giving birth as me and Charlie did.
my wife.
I've
gave
yanked
birth.
babies
Your wife
out of
gave birth.
vaginas.
I know, but she's like, oh, it's like giving birth. I'm like, how would she know?
No,
that's
but
the
what
thing,
I'm saying is, if it's not a babyectomy, the baby can come at any time. You know, the babies sometimes they come early, sometimes they
I
come
was
late.
2 weeks late, so I have a lot of.
That's why. That's why you. I was like a month late. I was in there like 10 months. It's like really. It's like yeah, and this was before babyectomies were a thing. There were, you know, it's a common thing because I wasn't a babyectomy.
C-sections?
A babyectomy, yes. I don't like the term C-section. I prefer babyectomy. It's what you're doing. You're removing a baby from the body, you know? So it's a babyectomy. As opposed to a babybotomy, where you just cut the baby in half.
What? God, this has gotten dark. Phil, quick, punch it up.
What's Solomon talking about over there? Oh,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the
That's
artwork so much on this one, though.
yeah.
I thought the colors really popped. I thought it was very, very sharp, and I loved all the use of color too. So
And
the cover could have done some work.
Well, there was like
That cover kind of gave me a Deadpool and Cable flashback. I was just like, whoa, easy.
Well, there was a couple. I think
Profiling a gun, easy.
there was at least a couple there, one or two variants too. I think.
Of course there were.
Well, yeah.
I didn't bother to look for them though. I don't do that for Marvel for some reason.
I don't do.
Unless it's the Star Wars, or like the hip hop covers they had. I think that's the last variant covers that I was ever really into.
I've never understood the variant cover.
It's to feed the collector. That's all that's about. It's that psychology of a collector. Scratch that itch in the back of the head.
It's a picture, and you know you can. I guess my point is you could just buy the picture.
Unless it is for the collectors, you read one, you keep one sealed. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. How much was this book?
I believe it's $3.99.
$4.
Yeah, well, that's all Marvel's books because all of them come with a code unless they're more.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just wanted to double check the price of a Marvel book.
$4.
They just show up and I don't check my bank account. So.
Oh, jeez.
Must be nice.
Oh, must be.
No kids.
But you
go.
probably paying a couple cents extra. That's like Canada.
Oh yeah.
No, because I'm getting them digitally, so it's still
okay.
technically from Comixology.
Miss Digital.
Very good.
This one was digital. Most of the Marvel stuff's gonna be digital. I'm not paying that extra $1.68 or whatever it is.
All right, have we flogged this issue enough?
I think we've beaten this.
I think it's a thumbs up all the way to take it way back when. So it's a Marvel book.
Like
thumbs up.
Marvel book, thumbs up. Did you like it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Gail Simone.
What?
I'm looking forward to more Gail Simone for a change. It's been a while since I've looked forward to something of hers, so this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Shameless plugs?
Yes. All right.
We'll let the guest go first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Charles.
Well, if you would like to write to me in that old-fashioned email way that our Miles and Paws once did many years ago when the internet was brand spanking new, you can do so at superconnectivityblog@gmail.com. That's superconnectivityblog, all one word, @gmail.com. You're old enough to remember when we used to have to say all one word when giving a web address? I am. And, of course, follow me on Twitter as I live tweet Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and maybe Krypton, which is on tonight, but I may have already missed it.
It was on yesterday.
It was on yesterday. So there you go. So I definitely missed it. At Charlie Esser, that's CharlieEsser. Look for the 2 E's in the middle for quality.
Lilith.
If you nerds want to fight me or talk about any of Gail Simone's other good stuff, at Lilith Hellfire. For everything else, at Adventures in FG. That's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram at Adventures in FG. And I want to remind you guys to head over to SouthgateMediaGroup.com, click on some affiliate links, help keep this podcast network afloat, because bandwidth is not cheap, as Charlie can attest to. And Philip?
How can Charlie attest? He just shows up and talks and he's pretty, that's all.
That's all we need.
I am so pretty.
Anyway, if you would like to discuss anything we talked about here tonight, especially the Charlie Esser guest appearance, which we haven't had since the first episode of this podcast. If you're Ryan Reynolds or Gail Simone, you want to do an interview, email us, wadesworldpod@gmail.com, facebook.com/wadesworldpodcast, at wadesworldpod on Twitter, and at CL Sidekicks on Twitter, and the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-382. And that has been your Wade's World Podcast.
You know what we need to do?
What?
We got to do Gail Simone's Deadpool run.
I said that before.
It's time now.
Where was that Agent X? Was that Agent X?
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
Works with a mouth forever.
Oh, I'm sorry. X-Force.
It's so multi-purpose. That's what's great about
it. They all ripped off Wonder Woman.
Everybody steals it from somebody.
Maximum effort.